Okay, well, good evening, everybody. This is Tenacious Earl. I am back. It's been a couple days since I've rolled a game, getting some stats updated. I've been doing hand stats for this THMBL project. So, again, welcome to Tabletop Baseball. That's the name of the channel. If you're subscribed, then you might already know that. But again, my name is Tenacious Earl, and I'm in the midst of running 3 different leagues. One with History Maker Baseball, the other 2 with Stratomatic, and those other 2 leagues at the moment are somewhat on hold, only in that I only have so much time, and once I get kind of honed in on one league, I kind of roll with it. So, anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hello, Steve. Hope all is well with you and anybody else who is tuned in. This is going to be the game that we had to suspend back. I played this a couple games ago. Royals against the Phillies. It got suspended because there was a rain delay that came from, I believe it was, it might have been the rare play chart. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, it's this one here. It's the balks and bogeys. I hit the 1-5 and it was rain delay, and then we rolled the 1 die, and it was between 3 and 6. The game was called, and it's not a dry climate here in the Delaware Valley because we were playing is at Citizens Bank Park, so we had to call it off. And the reason that it is suspended is because Moustakas hit a home run, so there was a score. And so once you have a score and the game is not tied, you have to resume. And so we are resuming. Now the trouble is we were going to have it be Velasquez versus Ventura for the Royals, but since both guys warmed up, Velasquez already threw pitches. My interpretation of that is guys would not come back the next day and start because they had already warmed up. And so my inclination is going to be that both of these pitchers will pitch Game 3 of this series. So we'll bring them back next game, I think, because they really didn't do much throwing. But because they warmed up, I think you would give them the day to get back to health. So what we're having to do is we're going to do a doubleheader this day. What I could have done was done a doubleheader for games 2 and 3 the next, but we're going to do it here. It's going to be Adam Morgan for the Phillies, and it's going to be Chris Medlin for the Royals in this game. And then Game 2 we will do in a couple games, sort of in the normal order, because it's going to be sort of like going to try to do it as much in chronological order as I can. So we're going to do this as a day game. And so let's get rolling. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick it up with Lorenzo Cain, because that was the roll there. They had to call it on the rain delay. I rolled weather for this, and it is normal. So I didn't do any game day rolls. Right, maybe I did. I can't remember. I guess I figured that the game day rules carried over from the last game. So we aren't going to do any more of that. So let's go. Cain against Morgan. Morgan, not a very good pitcher. We're going to save Hellickson for Game 2 for the Phillies. For the Royals, it will be... and now I can't remember. Oh, wait, yes I do. Oh, you know what? I think I decided to use Ventura for Game... Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Ventura against Hellickson because Ventura didn't even throw a pitch. Maybe I will use him. I don't know. I'm still mulling around. So anyway, let's go. Cain against Morgan. 5-5-6. So with 1 out, 1-0 lead for the Royals, we are going. And it is 5-5-6. Morgan is not an ace. Cain is not a sad sack, so that's a double. So the Royals, the Phillies are going to be in trouble in this game. I have a distinct feeling. So let's keep going here with Hosmer. 2-2-5. Not a star on the mound. Hosmer is a slugger, but that's going to be a pop out to right unless he is a whiffer. And with the dot, he is, so that makes it a strikeout. And that'll be the second out. That brings up Salvi Perez. 2-2-6. Is the batter hit by pitch? No. Is he the cleanup batter? No, he's not. Hosmer is. So that's unless he's a whiffer. He is not a whiffer. This time that's a fly ball to left field. And Goodell makes the play, and so only the 1 run on 2 hits. Been making some adjustments to my score sheets here and there. I'm not using it here tonight. I'll be using it in the future, though. So stay tuned. All right. So for the Phillies, we didn't even get to their starting lineup in the when we tried to roll this game before. So let me get a drink real quick, and then describe you the lineup. It'll be Cesar Hernandez at second, who will lead off. Then Freddie Galvis at short. Odubel Herrera in center field. That looks like an L. Yeah, I'll mention that in a bit, Derek. Let me get on the road here first. But yes, so Herrera in center, Michael Franco at third, Andres Blanco DHing, Darren Ruff at first, Carlos Ruiz catching. I believe this is Tyler Goodell. Let me double check. There's a couple Goodells. Yeah, Tyler. And Peter Borges in right. Goodell's in left. All right. Going up against Chris Medlin. Neither of these pitchers very good, so we'll see who comes out on the better end of this. I wiped Ventura off the slate because he never even threw a pitch. So 1-3-3 to lead off for Hernandez. 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? No, he's a scrapper. So that's going to be a fly ball to left. He'll be caught by Gordon for out number 1. Also have some other interesting news here in a bit to share with you. Galvis, 3-5-6. Are they the same? No, because he's a switch hitter. He can't be. Utility. He's semi-utility without the dot. So, no. So that'll be a single for Galvis. And here is Herrera against Medlin. 1-4-5. Struggler. Yes, that's a wild pitch by Medlin. Galvis will move up, and Herrera will continue his at bat. 122. Workman, yes he is. That's a single to center field with only 1 base advance. So with 1 out, first and third, it'll be Michael Franco. They're playing with the infield back. They'll look for a double play. And a 1-3-5, which means we go to the, what is that? That is the memorable plays in the field chart. So let's roll it off here. Let's see what happens. 3-6. So 3-6. Right fielder gold. Orlando is semi-gold with a dot. So yes, that is true. Makes a sports show friendly running grab of a well-hit ball, robbing the batter of the extra base hit. Fly out. So that'll be the second out, but with a 3, I do believe a stoic runner holds at third base, so Galvis is not stoic, so this will be a sac fly, and the game is going to be tied on the sacrifice fly by Franco. Herrera will stay at first. Semi-active. All right, they're gonna try to see if Herrera can take a stolen base. First, he's got to roll to see if he can go, and he can. So now we have to see if he's active or no. We have to actually, it's based off of the catcher, and the catcher is Butera, who is normal. So that'll be a 1 to 4 chance. We roll a single die, and it's a 2, so he does steal. And so Blanco is up with 2 outs, and Herrera on second. 4, 5, 6. Is he patient? No, he's not. So that'll be a fly ball that goes to Lorenzo Cain, and he'll make the catch. So only 1 run there, 2 hits. RBI for Franco, and it's tied at 1. So, yes, Derek, the Bills traded Sammy Watkins, and they also traded Ron Darby. And I don't know whether that means they are trying to go for the bottom to get one of the quarterbacks coming out, or if they may actually think that this is an upgrade because Watkins gets injured a lot. So, I don't know. Time will tell how that all plays out for them. Alex Gordon, top of the second. 1-1 game. 2-3-6. Not double control. Not pitcher batting. That'll be a walk. Brings up Omar Infante. And they are going to hit and run with Infante. 3, 4, 6. What did I say? 3, 4, 6. I was looking at something else. Eager, semi-eager without a dot, so that'll be another walk. Been having some discussions with Baseball Demos, David there at Baseball Demos, about the high number of walks you get in this game. Drew Butera, semi-hero. We're going to go ahead and let him swing away. 3, 4, 5. Ruiz is a gold catcher, not an iron catcher. Does Butera have a good eye? No, he does not. So that's a strikeout. And we go to the... I think I missed a chart. I think I missed an experience chart or a chemistry chart, but we'll... It's okay, they got to walk anyway. So the right now chart, Morgan is now semi-hot. Escobar is normal or neutral. 1-5, cold batter. He's not cold, so that will be a single. 1 base advance for both runners since it's a 1 lead die. And so the bases will be loaded with only 1 out, and that brings up Paulo Orlando. Okay, so Orlando, leadoff hitter, bases loaded. The Phillies will look for a double play here, maybe. Won't get it. 2-4-4. Not an ace. Is he a champion? He's semi-champion with a dot. That is a single. And is it an active runner on second? No, he's stoic. So single, 1 run scores. The Royals retake the lead. Infante will end up at third and hold. Everybody moves up a bag, and it is 2-1. Brings up Moustakas, who went out of the yard when we commenced this game. yesterday in game time. So here is Moustakas. Can he get another one? Bases loaded. Again, they'll play with the infield back. 2-5-5. Not a star. Is he a home run king? He's semi-home run king with a dot. This one has got a chance. It is long, and it is gone. That is a grand slam for Mike Moustakas, and he breaks the game wide open for the Royals. Derek will be happy about that. 2 home runs in the game. And now 5 runs batted in. And let me check his stats. Does he have a home run yet this year? I think that's the first and second home runs for Kansas City. Yes, they are. So it is now a 6-0 lead. And Adam Morgan probably going to be called on here to keep going, because it's a doubleheader and they're going to have a tired bullpen if they don't hold on there. And I blew something again, man. I blew something completely. Yeah. Shoot. Well, I forgot about it, and I'm going to give it back to them because I didn't use it. So, and I wouldn't have used it anyway. I mean, I just completely forgot about any checks on it. So, I'm going to say they didn't do it. 1-2-2, because it's kind of too late now. Is he a workman? Yes, that's a single. What I missed was on the walk here, I had said hit and run with Infante. Well, if a batter walks or strikes out, you're supposed to roll a stolen base roll for the runner at first. And I didn't do that, so. And the fact that the Phillies are my favorite team doesn't really bother me too much. That it kind of did them a disservice a bit, so that's okay. So Hosmer, boy, Adam Morgan, he is gonna get shellacked in this game. Workman, another single. He's hitting every Workman roll. Hi, Beatles. So Sal Perez, 6-0 already, and I don't know how much longer I can let this go. 2-4-6. I mean, is he control? He is control, so that's a ground ball to the pitcher, but it's going to be a fielder's choice. Second out. Say 1-4 just for the heck of it here. And that is going to bring up Alex Gordon, who drew a walk. (1-4-4). Is he flash? He is. He gets a strikeout, but we have these little glasses, and so 1-4-4. Questionable or lenient umpire calls ball 4. Sam Holbrook is the home plate umpire, and he is neither questionable nor lenient. So that will be strike 3. And Morgan finally gets out of the inning. He gives up 5 runs on 5 hits. 2 walks. See if the Phillies can match. Medlin is just as pedestrian. Actually, he's a little less stellar because he's got a semi-flash instead of a full flash. So here's Darren Ruff. Of course, he's also got the Phillies batters going against him, which may present well for him. Wild. He is wild, so there's a walk. And that's the other thing that Medlin does not have going for him. Morgan has control. Medlin has wild. So here's Carlos Ruiz. 1-1-5. Fresh roll. It's the bottom of the second, so that'll be a pop out to second baseman. 1 down. Tyler Goodell. Tyler Godel. 3-5-6. Same. Yes, they are. So that is a strikeout. And with 2 outs, it'll be Borges. 2-3-6. Not double control, not pitcher batting, so another walk. Takes it to the top of the order, and it'll be Cesar Hernandez. 2 outs and runners at first and second. 3-5-6. Same, he is a switch hitter, so no. Utility or sad sack. He's neither of those. That's a single. And that's going to score another run for the Phillies with a 3. Rough will. Runner advances 2 bases on any hit. Borges will take third. Now 6-2. Freddie Galvis, who hit the home run that won the game against Oakland, walk-off. See if he can do it again here. 2 outs, runners at first and third. And a 1-2-4. Is he control? No, the pitcher's not control. Is the batter eager? Yes, that'll be a pop out to first base, and the inning is over. 1 run, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Going to the third. Okay, Infante. 3-4-6. Is he eager? Yes. Semi-eager with a dot. That'll be a fly ball to center, 1 out. Butera. 2-5-5. Not a star. Not a home run king. That's a fly out to left. That was the roll that came up with Moustakas, who is a home run king. So here is Escobar with 2 outs. 1-4-6. Flash, yes. That is a strikeout. And he doesn't have a good eye to nullify it, so Morgan puts a 1-2-3 inning together. Go to the bottom of the third. It's still 6-2. Odubel Herrera. Five, 6-6. Wild, yes. That's a walk. Michael Franco. All right, this time the Phillies are going to try and hit and run here with Franco. Actually, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll try and 1-2-2. Is he a workman? Yes, he is. That's a single to center. And 2 bases on any hit, so Herrera will take third. And the Phillies have something going here against Medlin. First and third, nobody out. Andres Blanco. 6-2 Royals. Bottom of the third. Phillies threatening to get another run here. 3-3-6. Medlin's not an ace. Blanco is not sad sack, utility, or patience. That is a single to center, and that will score Herrera. 6-3. Let's see. Franco is stoic. Stoic runner on first base. Only to second base on any single. Except with 2 outs. So nobody out, so he's going to have to hold up at second. That brings up Darren Ruff. And Medlin starting to show a little bit of Rust here. He's well, he's all automatically a struggler, so you don't have to worry about the struggler setup here. That is a 3-6-6 roll. Ruff is not a pinch hitter. Oh wait, I messed up again. I keep forgetting. I get to talking and then I miss. So the single to center meant that we went to the player experience chart. So it's Ruff against Medlin. Medlin is a semi-icon. 5-6. Icon pitcher, no dots, so that's going to be it's going to be a grounder to short, and the only play is at first. Five, six, double check here. So runners at second and third with one out. Carlos Ruiz at the plate, affectionately known as Chooch, as Cameron Rupp is getting the day off here. 2-3-3. Not an ace or a star. Ruiz is not a slugger. That'll be a fly out to center. And let's see. Franco is not active, so he cannot score on that. That'll be 2 outs. Tyler Goodell. 2-2-5. Not a star. Is he a slugger or a sad sack? Yes, he is a sad sack. That'll be a. He's also a whiffer. That will be a strikeout. And so they get out of that without any further damage. 6-3. Phillies still behind. Going to the fourth. Boy, you get these pitchers that are a little rough around the edges, and man, the games just take forever. It's Paulo Orlando leading off, top of the order. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Ruiz is gold. Good eye, no. Strikes out. We'll go to the right now chart. Semi-hot. Morgan is. Moustakas is semi-hot as well. 2 home runs. 2-6. Hot pitcher. He is semi-hot, but it does not have the dot in it. So it's before the 5th inning, so he can only be semi. 2-6. Semi-hot. Driven into right field for a base hit. Stock is 3 for 3. Great game. Brings up Lorenzo Cain. Two, 3, 5. The pitcher's not wild. The batter is not eager this time, so it's a ground out to second. Fielder's choice. Cain will be able to beat the throw to first, so Moustakas will make the second out at second base on a 4-6 play. And here is Eric Hosmer. And yeah, they're going to go ahead and try to steal a base here. Well, the downside of that is that Ruiz is gold, but with a 50% chance they'll go ahead and give it a whirl. Cain, can he steal? Nope. So Hosmer, 1-1-3. Ace? No, not an ace. Slugger? Yes. Double to left. With 2 outs, Cain. Any runner scores from second on a hit. Okay, so only 1. With 2 outs, the Royals are going to try to take an extra base with Cain. So the extra base roll, we have to roll this and see if Cain can try to take that extra base. Nope. So he's going to have to hold at third. Brings up Sal Perez. Two outs, and Perez, 2-5-5, not a star. Is he a home run king? No, he is not. That'll be a fly out to left, which ends the inning. No runs. Tried to score Kane there, but the decide or die decided it. Quite the decision. Okay. So here we are, bottom of the fourth. Borges up. 1, 2, 3. Flash and fresh. He's semi-flash, so yes. He is also semi-fresh, yes. So that's a strikeout. Cesar Hernandez. He is 1 for 2. 4-4-6. Pitcher not a star. Hernandez none of the sad sack utility or patience. So that's a single to right. He's not active, so he doesn't steal. But now we go to the player experience chart, and that'll be Galvis. Galvis is neutral, Medlin semi-icon. Phillies are going to go ahead and use a coaching tip to talk Galvis up to being an icon. So Medlin's semi-icon, Galvis is icon. 2-5. Icon batter, yes. Anticipates pitch, chops a single past the shortstop. And with a 2, one base. So, runners at first and second, 1 out. Here comes Odubel Herrera, 1 for 1. Royals would like to give Medlin a chance to have the decision here. 2-5-6. He is a struggler. That's a walk. It's going to load the bases. And it's going to bring up the big guy, Michael Franco. It is 6-3, so the winning run, or the tying run is at first. The go-ahead run is at home plate, swinging the bat. So here we go. 1-3-6. And by the way, the infield would be back looking for a double play. Ace, not an ace. Whiffer or Coldy, semi-whiffer this time. So this is infield drama. Semi-whiffer without the dot. So infield drama. Let's see what happens. A 1-5 is the shortstop iron. It's Escobar. He is not. That's a ground ball, double play ball right there. That'll be a 6-4-3, and they'll get out of the inning. Whoops. Little mistake there. And that is it for the bottom of the fourth. They had a chance to maybe get back in this game, and instead Franco gets one to Escobar, and he makes a nice turn of it there. And Fonde makes the nice turn, and that's it. So if Medlin can get through one more inning, he could he'd still be the pitcher of record and have a chance at a win. So here's Alex Gordon. 4-5-6. Is he patient? No. That'll be a fly out to center. We go to the chemistry chart. Kansas City is semi-dissonant, so Kansas City is well, with nobody on base, they're not going to worry about it here with Infante. They're not going to try and do anything. They'll let play out. Batting team harmony. No, they aren't harmonious. It's going to be a strikeout. They were semi-dissonant. That brings up Drew Butera. Two, 4, 4. Ace, no. Champion, no. He's not a whiffer, so that will be a ground ball to shortstop, and that'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Morgan. So he gets through the 5th, and he's probably just about out of gas here, but that second inning, the 5-run second inning, really put a damper on his day. Moustakas' grand slam in the second really broke this game open for the Royals. Bottom of the 5th now. Blanco is going to take his first crack here at Medlin this inning. 3-6-6. Is he a pinch hitter? No. Fly out to center. 1 out. Darren Ruff. And a 1-2-5. Struggler on the mound. Yes. Darren Ruff gets a hold of it. Well, let's see. What is the dot? Or what's the star? Scrapper. No, he is not. That is long gone. Home run for Darren Ruff. Now 6-4. And that is Ruff. I believe that's Ruff's second home run of the year. Yes, it is. And Royals are going to start looking to their bullpen maybe. They'll get Peter Moylan warming up. Here's Carlos Ruiz. He's only semi-patient. 666s. Oh boy. Ace, no. Sad sack, no. That's going to be glove. Could it be back-to-back home runs here? Let's see. What do the... So, the good news for the Royals is they've got semi-gold in both center and right. So, unless it's... Well, this is... If you haven't ever seen the glove chart, this is what it is. So, you roll a single D6. 1, 2, 3 give you the potential for it being caught. 4, 5, and 6 are gone automatically. So let's see what happens here. It is a 3. Left fielder gold. No, that goes to Gordon, and he is not gold. That is a home run. Carlos Ruiz. And so they brought it to 6-5, and man, trying to get Medlin through this 5th inning. The Royals, they are going to do a mound visit and give Medlin... I'm going to give Medlin the ace. The ace quality here, trying to get him an out. Let's see what happens. 1-2-2. Is he a workman? He still is a workman. That is a single. And the manager has seen enough. They are going to... Medlin cannot win this game now. He can only lose it. Actually, he can't even lose it because all he can give up is the tie. We're going to bring in Peter Moylan. Medlin goes 4 2/3. No, 4 1/3. And we're going to hold off on the earned runs. Strikeouts. 1, 2, 3. I see 3. Walks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so Moylan will come in here and try to, and he's going to have the ace quality. So, let's Let's see what happens here. Moylan coming in. Flash, semi-control. Gets the dot, 135. Uh-oh. That means we go to the unusual result. And this will be ballpark qualities. This is a small ballpark. This could be a rough one. Let's see what happens. 4-5. Small ballpark, yes. Slugger or home run king. Blasts a home run, others fly out. That will be the second out. As Peter Borges is a semi-scrapper, not a basher. And so Moylan gets away with that pitch. Runner will, let's see. Runner will have to hold it first, and that brings up Cesar Hernandez with 2 outs. Tying run still at first base. One, 4-5. Struggler, no, he's not a struggler. That'll be a ground ball to first base. And it will be taken the bag by Hosmer, and that will be it. But they get 2 runs on the back-to-back jacks. 6-5 now. Royals still in the lead. Never really understand how a guy could go 4 2/3. If I take Moylan out now, he might still be, well, he probably wouldn't be in line for the win. Be probably the pitcher that has the most best opportunity to have the most impact on the game at that point that didn't start, I think. So it'll be Escobar against Morgan. Morgan going to try to finish out the 6th here, and then he'd be done. 1-1-5. Is he fresh? So this is the 6th. Well, he's semi-fresh, but no dot. Home run king or sad sack. Nope, that'll be a double. Oops. It's Escobar. Phillies are going to be looking to get their bullpen going. They're going to get Brett Oberholzer warming up. And it's time for Paulo Orlando. Three, 4, 6. Is he eager? Yes, that's a fly ball to center that will be caught by Herrera, and that'll be out number 1. Moustakas, 3 for 3, 2 home runs. Another one here might finally put the finishing touches on this one for the Royals. 2-2-4. Pitching at home, Morgan is. That's a pop out to short for the second out. And it's Lorenzo Cain. And the pitch. 2-4-4. Is he an ace? No. Is he a champion at the plate? No. Semi-whiffer with that one, so that's a ground ball to short. So that will, Morgan will get through the top of the 6th. And I think that will be it. They'll bring in Oberholzer to start the next inning with Hosmer at the plate. All right, Moylan will stay in here. For the bottom of the 6th, it'll be Freddie Galvis. Four, 6, 6. Not wild. He is a semi-slugger without a dot, so it's just going to be a single because this slugger with a dot, semi-slugger with a dot would be a strikeout. Galvis is not active, so he doesn't steal. Brings up Odubel Herrera. One, 4, 6. Flash. Yes, he is. That's a strikeout. 1 down. Michael Franco. One, 3, 6. Ace. Not an ace, whiffer or cold. Semi-whiffer with a dot, so strikes out. And that brings up Andres Blanco. 2 outs. 2, 4, 5. Is he a hero? No. That's a pop out to second, and we will start the next inning off of the experience chart. So no runs on a hit. We're going to go to the 7th. And the Phillies will bring in a new pitcher, Brett Oberholzer, who I believe will end up with the Angels before the season's out. Morgan went, what did he go, 5 2/3. Gave up, oh, we can also close the book on Medlin. He gave up, what, 6 earned runs? No, 5 earned runs. 5 for Morgan. And what does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts. 1, 2, 2 walks. What did I say? I put a K down instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's kind of weird. So Oberholzer will face Hosmer, lefty-lefty matchup. They still have Kendrys Morales on the bench. He could come in at some point to face pitcher for the Phillies. 3, 4, 6. Oh, whoops. We're going off the experience chart. So Oberholzer is neutral, Hosmer semi-icon. 1, 5. He won't be an icon there. 1, 5. Prospect batter. No, he's not. That'll be a single. Brings up Perez here in the top of the 7th. 6-5 Royals. Close game here. Looked like they were going to take off, and Morgan shut them down for a few innings there after they got that big grand slam from Moustakas. 1, 2, 4. Oberholzer has semi-control with a dot, so that'll be a ground out to short. That'll be a double play. 6, 4, 3 with the leading die of 1. So with 2 outs, Alex Gordon. Two, 2, 5. Is he a star? No, he's a workman. Slugger, semi-slugger without a dot. That'll be a single because he is not. He would have popped out if he had been a slugger. Active steals, he's not active, so. And here is Omar Infante. 2 outs. Yeah, they're going to hold on to their strategy cards. They may need a mound visit or something like that. 4, 5, 6. Patient? No, he's not patient. That'll be a fly ball to center that is caught by Herrera. And so no runs on 2 hits. And we're going to 7th inning stretch. Everybody sing your favorite song, whatever you want. The Royals will go to their bullpen and get out Luke Chaver. Of course, they don't have Kelvin Herrera. So they're going to have to rearrange their bullpen a little bit here. It's going to be Chaver. Okay. Just finishing off the stats there, the final stat line on Moylan, and here is Ruff to face Hochaver. He's already got a home run. He's 1 for 2, also walked, and he scored twice. 6-5 Royals, bottom of the 7th. And they're going to rely on their bullpen to try to squeak out this victory. So 2-2-6. Batter hit by pitch, no. Is he a cleanup batter? No. And he is a whiffer, so that's a strikeout. So 1 down. Carlos Ruiz, he homered. Second of that back-to-back routine that they did. 4-4-5. Is Hochevar a workman? No, he's not. Is Ruiz patient? Yes. Semi-patient with a dot. That's a walk. Brings up Tyler Goodell. Three, 5. Hochevar's not wild. Goodell is a semi-sad sack with a dot, so yes, that'll be a grounder to second. Fielder's choice, so 4-6. Goodell will take second. So with 2 outs, Phillies are going to test Butera, at least see if Borges can get a jump on the stolen base. They will they're going to forego a pickoff attempt in order to take another stolen base, and they will get a chance to here. Butera is normal, so a 1-4, and it will be a stolen base for Goodell with 2 outs. It is a 4, so he does steal. So the way that works is that stolen bases, you don't get them for free. You have to take away another card from your assortment, and so the Phillies will. They're going to pinch hit for Borges with we'll go ahead and pinch hit with Cameron Rupp here. So Ruiz's day will be done. So with 2 outs and a runner at second, here is Cameron Rupp. They need a run here to tie it up. 1-1-3. Not an ace. Is he a slugger? Yes, he is. That is a double to left field. Unless he was a home run legend, which he's not. But that is a double. That will score the tying run. RBI for Cameron Rupp. And it's going to bring up Hernandez. Hochevar gets a blown save out of that. 2-3-5. Hochevar's not wild. Hernandez is not eager. That'll be a ground ball to second, and that will end the inning. Okay, so that's it for the bottom of the 7th. They do tie the game on the RBI double from Rupp. Pinch hitting for Borges. Let me see. Borges was a scrapper, right? Yeah, he would not have gotten a hit, so sometimes that works out. Alright, so we got to make a defensive change here. Rupp is going to play out this game behind the plate, and I just want to write down his stats. He is semi-stoic. So you lose the good glove behind the plate now. You have Ruiz. So Borges comes out, so they need an outfielder. And they're going to go ahead and they're going to bring in, let's see, they're going to bring in Ryan Howard. So they will move Ruff to left, Goodell to right field, and they will put Ryan Howard first base. And Howard is an icon. He is stoic. And Ruff is utility, so he can play in right field without any kind of penalty towards his whatchamajigger. Towards his fielding rating. Sorry, I'm pretty getting a little strung. It's getting a little strung out here in this game. Top of the 8th, Oberholzer has pitched an inning. It's a tie game now. Oh, D. Scott Howard is in the car with this on, so I'm hoping that he is safe while doing this. But, alright, so it's going to be Butera. They're going to face Oberholzer here for a second, and he's semi-fresh now. 1-4-6. Is he flash? Yes, he is. That's a strikeout. Alcides Escobar. 1-3-4. Gold catcher. Well, Ruiz would have been, but now it's Rupp, so no. Champion, not a champion. Outfield drama. We haven't had too many drama rolls this game. We had a bunch in the previous game that I played. 3-4. The left fielder iron. Ruff is not. So that's an easy fly out for the second out. Recall that Ruff went to left and Goodell went to right, and of course Goodell is not iron either. So Orlando, he is a semi-hero and a semi-champion. What does that spell here? 1-2-5. Oberholzer's not a struggler. And Orlando is not patient. That will be, and he's semi-whiffer, so he'll be strike out to end the 8th. End the top of the 8th, that is. And Oberholzer gets a nice 2-inning stretch in there. And for the 9th, they're going to get Genmar Gomez. Just in case they take the lead, and if not, it's not like he can close a game anyway. So Hochaver, yeah, they're going to stick with him another inning. But the Royals will also get they're going to get Danny Duffy warming up, lefty. So Freddie Galvis against Hochaver. Hochaver for a second inning, he's semi-fresh. 2-3-3. Ace or star, he is neither. Freddie Galvis is semi-slugger, but no dot, so it's going to be a fly out to center. It falls short, and that's one down as Kane makes the catch. Odubel Herrera. Odubel. He is cold. And a 1-3-5. That is going to be balks and bogeys on the unusual results. Red 1, black 5. So let's re-roll here and see what happens. Hopefully we don't hit a rain delay. 2-5. That is a single, but the lead runner is thrown out trying to get an extra base. There's no lead runner, so that will just be a single. And Michael Franco, they're going to go to their bullpen. They're going to get Danny Duffy in there. Wait. He is only rated as a starting pitcher. Well, I guess I can't use him. I'm going to get Gm1 out and use him. And I'm going to assume that they had him warmed up. I didn't realize. I thought he was a starter and a relief, but I guess either I didn't look at the roster right or something. Because I thought he came out of the bullpen some, but they don't list that as that. So Hochaver out after an inning and a third. 1 strikeout, 1 walk. And the book's still open on him. And it will be Wong. Facing Franco. Herrera at first. And another 1-3-5. I shook those up about. Oh, and that is going to be. And hey, that's a 1-3-5 with the black was 5 before, if you recall. And so anybody who might think that I didn't shake them up, that's not true. There was a red 1 before, and now it's a blue 1, and it was a black 5, and now it's a black 3. So anyway, we go to the mini chart for umpires, and it is with 1 runner on first, 2-5. Questionable umpire at first. Eddings is questionable. Blown call rules batter safe at first. Oh no, that's... And we'll have to decide from the scorer what the... Let's go to the scorer. We got to roll a D6 here. It's a 4. That's a error on the... That's an E6. So, and Wong gets his ace advantage used up from, well, they're going to walk to the mound here, and that is their 4th strategy card and their 2nd walk to the mound. And they are going to impart the ace quality on Wong here. 1st and 2nd with 1 out. 1-4-5. Is he a struggler? No. That's a ground out. That's a ground ball to first, and guess what? That's going to be a 3-6-3 double play and out of the inning. So we're going to the 9th with still a tie game, 6-6. And Wong is able to work out of a jam created partly by Moylan or by Hochevar, and partly by the error on Escobar. So Hochevar gives up 1 earned run in that process. Okay, so Gomez will come out here, and Oberholzer went 2 innings. 2 strikeouts, no walks, no runs given up. And the Royals do have Kendrys Morales, who could... well, I don't know what we would do with him. He's listed as only a DH. He could play first base. Could just pinch hit, and we could bring in a... But we'll see what happens here. So it'll be Mike Moustakas leading off. 3 for 4. And he's going to go up against Gomez, who is semi-ace. Of course, he's ace for this role since he's warmed. 1-3-4. Gold catcher, no. Champion, no. Outfield drama. 1-6. Right fielder, stoic. That is Goodell. He is not stoic. Makes a diving play for the first out. That'll be Lorenzo Cain. 6-6 in the top of the 9th. 2-3-5. Gomez is not wild. Cain is semi-eager with a dot. That'll be a... Oh, no. That's too bad. Single through the shortstop, except there is a umpire's thumb where he is a semi-whiffer as well. That's a strikeout, and that's 2 outs. And it's Eric Hosmer. Here we go, Eric Hosmer. 5-6-6. Not wild. Doesn't have a good eye. That's a strikeout, and we're going to go to the right now chart for the bottom of the 9th. And it is 6-6, and The Royals will stick with Wong here. Darren Ruff will lead it off. And it's going to come off the right now chart. And so neutral, let's see. The Phillies have 2 more left that they can use, and they will use 1 here. Because Ruff is cold because of the strikeout. You can use a pep talk to get there. Royals will also use a pep talk, and that will make Wong hot because he was neutral after his last at bat or batter faced. Ruff was cold because of the strikeout. Now he is normal. So here we go, neutral. 2-4, hot batter. Ruff is not hot, so that'll be a fly out the left for the first out. Ryan Howard in his first appearance. Wouldn't that be something? But let's not put the cart before the horse here. I didn't even show you. I've got this out off center. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, Ryan Howard against Wong, who is semi-fresh. 1-1-4. Is he fresh? Yes. That's a ground out to second base. Or to shortstop, excuse me. 2 outs. That brings up Tyler Goodell. Looks like we have a good chance of going extra innings here. 2-5-5. Not a star. He is a sad sack. That'll be a... And he's a semi-whiffer. That'll be a strikeout. And that will end the 9th. And just what these teams needed for a doubleheader is to go to extra innings. So... Phillies are going to bring out Gomez, and they're going to go to Hector Neris, who they didn't warm up. They were sure that they were going to score the winning run there in the bottom of the 9th. So it'll be Salvi Perez, and again, we still have Morales in our back pocket here if they can get in a position where they might have a chance at scoring a run. You could get, of course, he's only semi-utility, but he is a semi-home run king as well. So Salvi Perez, top of the 10th. Oh, both. Oh, so Tabletopper will also had an extra inning game. Sweet. 2-5-6. Neris is not a struggler. Perez is not champion or patient. This will be infield drama. 1-6. Shortstop gold. Galvis is not gold. That's going to be a single. Brings up Alex Gordon. They only have 1 strategy card left. They're going to have to... let's see. They're gonna go and they're gonna pinch hit for Gordon. They're gonna use Whit Merrifield to pinch hit here. So they're also getting the cold batter out of the game. So Merrifield come up with Perez on first. 1-4-4. Neris is double flash, and the 1-4-4 roll is, if it were questionable lenient, it'd be ball forward and behind home plate, and it's Holbrook is neither. So that is 2 strikeouts in a row for the double flash on the flash strikeout roll, and that is 2 outs right away. And Merrifield does not come up big there. And here is Drew Butera with 2 outs. And Perez still at first base. 1, 4, 6. Flash. Nope, that's the final out. 3 strikeouts in a row for Neris. And that double flash does not carry over to the next inning. So what we're going to have to do, we will sub out Infante, who is semi-gold, and they'll bring in Gerard Dyson to play in left field. And it'll take me a second here. So Dyson is semi-gold. He is active, and he is a semi-icon. Merrifield is a prospect, and he is semi-gold. So their defense goes up considerably now. And the Royals are going to go to Joakim Soria. Boy, they are stretching their bullpen thin here. Wong goes 2 innings. Actually 1.2. 1 2/3. No earned runs. 1 strikeout. No walks. Okay, so bottom of the 10th. I'm starting to feel it now. And by feel it, I mean starting to get a little fatigued. Here is Rupp against Soria. 2-2-6, and he is ace right now for the first batter. Runner, no runner. Leadoff batter, that's a single for Rupp. And that is 2 for 2 for him. Cesar Hernandez, they have 1 strategy card left. And with Rupp, you don't want to hit and run. Tempted to bunt here with Hernandez, but he is semi-hero, which should get him at about a 280 clip. Let's see what happens. We're going to roll it out here. 3-5-5. So, Soria struggler? No. And Hernandez not a champion. That's a ground out to second base. Unless he is a whiffer. Yes, that'll be a strikeout. So 1 out. That brings up Freddie Galvis, who was the hero in the last game. 3 for 5 here. Can he do it again against Soria? 5-6-6. Wild. Soria's not wild. He does not have a good eye. That's another strikeout, and it's going to go to the right now chart. And it's going to be hot for hot here with Herrera at the plate. So Rupp is at first with 2 outs, and it's going to be hot batter against hot pitcher because Herrera got a single last time out and a strikeout in the last batter for Soria. So let's see what happens here. 2 outs, runner at first. 2-6. Hot pitcher overpowers the. Yep, that's going to be. He strikes out the side. We're going to go to the 11th. Man, oh man. It's almost 9 o'clock, and Neris will get another inning pitched. Boy, they're going to use up their bullpen here. Those starters need to go in the second game of this doubleheader. They got to go about 6 or 7. All right, here is Escobar. 4-5-5. Flash, double flash, still. And he doesn't have a good eye. So that's 2 strikeouts in a row, and it's going to mean that Orlando's out 2, and it's going to go to Moustakas with 2 outs. And it will be Moustakas against Neris. 3-4-5. Iron catcher. No, Rupp is not iron. Good eye. He does not have a good eye. That'll be a strikeout. And 6 strikeouts in 2 innings for Neris. So 0's in the 10th, 0 in the top of the 11th, and we're going to go to the bottom. Soria will stay out. This is, oh, we go to the right now chart because that's what it was. Soria is hot. Michael Franco is neutral. Well, they'll go ahead and let it happen here. 4-4. Steps out of the batter's box, timeout, then takes ball 4. That's a walk. So, leadoff walk. Here's Andres Blanco, and they're going to use their last on a sacrifice bunt here with Blanco. So, last strategy card for the Phillies. And it's a 4, so he will advance. We'll just say 3-4. And that brings up Darren Ruff with the winning run at second base. They will intentionally walk Ruff to get to Ryan Howard, hoping that maybe they can get a double play ball here and get out of this inning. So let's see what happens. Ryan Howard against Soria. They're hoping for a 1 roll on the lead die. They don't get it. 4-4-6. Is he a star? No. Sad sack, utility, or patient? Yes. Called third strike, and that's the second out. And it's going to bring up Tyler Goodell. And they don't really have any other decent options in their on their bench. So with the runners at first and second and 2 outs, here is Goodell against Soria. 2-3-6. Double control, no. So that's another walk, and because the pitcher does not bat, and it's going to be Cameron Rupp coming to the plate. 2 for 2. Bases loaded. See if the Phillies can do it right here, or if it's going to keep going to the 12th inning. 3-4-6. Is he eager? Semi-eager with a dot. That's a fly out to center. That would have been a walk and would have scored if it had been the decide or die had been different, but it's going to be a fly out, and that will end the inning. We're going to go 12. Oh my. Rupp with a ready-made chance to be a hero, and he blows it. So they're going to have to go. They're going to go to Dahlia Hinojosa, and we are getting to we're getting deep here in this game. Phillies blowing chances left and right. You really just feel like the Royals have to win this now because the Phillies have had so many extra base runners and they just haven't been able to do anything. So Hinojosa against Lorenzo Cain. He is an ace for the first roll here. 1-1-5. Fresh. Yes, that'll be a pop out to the third baseman. 1 out. Hosmer. Actually, because I didn't warm him up, Hinojosa won't be an ace here. Alright, so Danny Duffy, he is listed as a starting pitcher. At this point, we're going to go ahead and use him as a relief pitcher because he will go multiple innings. Hi there, Al. 1-3-6. Is he an ace? No. Whiffer? No. Infield drama. Double 6 is first baseman gold. No, it's going to be Ryan Howard. He's not gold. Bungled play, so that's an E3, and they get the go-ahead run on for Salvi Perez. 2-6-6. Runner on first, thrown out. So Perez will stay at the plate. Hosmer thrown off at first. 3-5-6. Same Perez and Hinojosa are, so that'll be a strikeout. We're going to go to the bottom of the 12th. This is the game that never ends. Alright, so it's going to be Duffy against Hernandez. Duffy has double control, so that should be of help to the Royals here. And he's going to go at least 3 innings here. The Phillies, they would probably have Stumpf go 2 or 3 innings here. Soria went 2 and just about got dinged. But all right, so top of the order for the Phillies: Cesar Hernandez, 115. He is fresh, so that will be a pop out to the shortstop. 1 out. Galvis, 115 again. That is, and we got a black 5 this time, so that means it's a pop out to the second baseman. So 2 outs. It is 6-6, top or bottom of the 12th, and 2 outs. Odubel Herrera, 2-6-6. Is the batter hit by the pitch? No. Cleanup batter. Oh, if it had been 1 batter later, instead it's going to be a fly out to left, and we're going to go to the 13th inning. My word. Well, it's Friday night. I will stick here until this game is bitterly done, one way or the other. I haven't had a long one in a while, like a really long one, and this is kind of looking like it could be, so hang on tight. We'll see. Hinojosa will... Actually, they're going to go ahead and turn to Stumpf here. He'll be an ace to start. I think 19 was, but it was offline. I haven't played one. I don't think I've played one past 13 online. So this is going to be, I'm going to put Stumpf here. And we're running out of room here for the Phillies, so someone had better win this pretty soon. Stumpf is a guy who is going to be, we'll just have to see. No flash, no control, struggler workman. It's pretty ugly. 3-5-6. Same. No, it's not the same. Utility or sad sack. No, that'll be a single. And Gerard Dyson, I'm going to go ahead and let him one, 3, 6. Ace, no. Whiffer or cold, no. Infield drama. Let's see if the infield can bail out Stumpf here. 1-5. Galvis is not iron, so that's going to be a ground out with a 1. That's going to be a 6-4-3. And the defense does bail him out. Now with 2 outs, it'll be Butera. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. That'll be a strikeout. Wow. So no runs in the top of the 13th. We'll go to the bottom. And Duffy will continue. It'll be Franco, and they're going to go off the right now chart. Franco walked last time, so he'll be neutral, and the Phillies are out of strategy. Duffy is neutral as well, so they'll just play it out here off the right now chart. 4-6 without a dot. 4-6. Hot pitcher, no. Grounder to the pitcher with the only play at first base, so that's 1 out. Boy, I need to pull this over here so you guys can see the card. All right, so Franco retired. Andres Blanco. Two, 4-4. Ace, no, Duffy's not an ace. Champion, no, not a champion. Grounder to short. 2 outs. And Darren Ruff Can someone sneak it out of the park here and get done with it? We'll see. Probably not. 3, 5, 6. Same. No, Duffy's a lefty, so we're going to go to the utility. Yes, he is utility, ground out to short, and we're going to go another inning, 14th inning. All right, guys, we are going to keep going. Stumpf will face number 9 hitter. And the Royals do have a card up their sleeve too, so just keep an eye on that. Not sure what we'll use it for, but 2, 3, 4. No runners on base. Hot batter, Alcides Escobar is not, so it's a pop out to third base and 1 out. Whew. Paul Orlando. He is 1 for 5, 1 for 6, 4 strikeouts. Ugly line for him so far. 2.25. Not a star on the mound. Slugger or sad sack? Neither. That'll be a single. And he's not active. But that'll be a single, so he's 2 for 7 now. 1 out. Mike Moustakas. 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. That is a strikeout. And we're going to go to right now. And you know what? They are going to, because they're going to right now, they're going to use their other pep talk and get Hosmer to hot. So he'll be hot because he's neutral right now. As well as Stumpf is hot from striking out the last batter, so let's see who wins out here. 3, 6. Cold pitcher, no. That'll be a pop out to the catcher, and the Phillies get through the 14th. And I'm going to have to get another card ready to go here, scorecard, pretty soon. We already got that one up. I'm gonna have to use this guy here, so I'll or what we can do is hope for, oh my word, this game has not finished in the time that it's taken for D. Scott Howard to get to the dock. So alright, Duffy's gonna go for a 3rd inning here. I don't know how this is all gonna work out. We're doing a double header. I don't know if any 2 teams have agreed to push back the second game of a doubleheader to rest players, if they've ever done that or not, but I don't think so. Ryan Howard, 2.66. Not a runner on first, leadoff batter. That will be a single for Howard. Brings up Goodell. They don't have any strategy cards left, so 2.26. Batter hit by the pitch, yes. So now we're really running up against all right, so we're gonna do well, let's see what happens here with Cameron Rupp. The Royals are going to get Wade Davis warming up. They may have to go to their starting pitchers and pull somebody out on his side day. We'll see. So here is Cameron Rupp against Duffy. Runners at first and second. 2.56. Duffy is not a struggler. Boy, 2 in a row, not 3. Champion or patient? No. Infield drama. Let's see what happens here on the infield drama. 2.4 is the second baseman gold. That is Merrifield. He is semi-gold with a dot, so yes. Okay, batter's out at first. 2-4. Highlight reel, snag, and throw. Batter out at first. It says fielder's choice on the ground outs with a 2 lead, but that doesn't make any sense. So we're going to have to say that the runners both move. And so it's going to be Hernandez. And okay, we've got to pull up the reserves here. All right, so I don't even know how you do this. Oh, I know. You can do this. Okay, so this is what we've got here. We are going makeshift here, bottom of the 14th, second and third, and guess what? They're gonna intentionally walk Hernandez. It's gonna bring up Galvis. Bottom of the 14th, 1 out, bases are loaded. They will play infield and out. Well, I don't think there's an outfield in setting here, but let's see what happens. Infield is in. 2, 3, 5. Wild, no. Eager, yes. That is a, oh, but he's semi, oh, look at that. Eager, single through center, but you got the whiffer thumb. Semi-whiffer without the dot. That is a single, and the ball game is going to be over. Galvis does it again. A walk-off single. In comes Ryan Howard. Believe it or not. And that is it. The Phillies take game 1 in this marathon session, a 14-inning affair. They get the single from Galvis's bat, and he sends the fans home happy. That is the way you get the game to end, is to actually get out the second scorecard and waste a whole sheet of paper for 2 at-bats. And guess what? Those 2 at-bats were the ones that we had on the paper to start up here before the all right, so 0-1. It is 7-6. The Phillies come back from, so I'm going to put IW over here on the right side, and I'm going to put like this, and that way I know we're all good to go. So sorry, Derek, your boys didn't quite get it together, but maybe should have brought in Wade Davis there. Let me see. Well, Davis wouldn't have done on that roll either. So let me get the comments up here again. Yeah, Derek's like the second. Yeah, I guess that was. I should have brought out the second scorecard when the Royals were at bat. Maybe that would have been their magic bean or whatever you want to call it. Okay, one thing I'm going to do here before I sign off is I got something new and fun to share with you guys here in a few days, and that is, ta-da! Really looking forward to playing this guy. I'm sure Larry Harris might have some interest in seeing how this is played, and maybe some others of you. I know some people are like I was talking to a friend at work about it, and he's like, he's always kind of given me some guffaws about playing, dice baseball, especially playing solo. And then I was telling him about the golf game here, and he made such a that was that was the next level for him. But to me, it seems like such fun to be able to recreate, whether it's just a fun round. I don't know. I've had some ideas, whether it's skins or who knows what. So we'll see. First I got to learn how to play that game, and then I'm going to try and demo it for you guys, give you a good Derek, you don't know much about golf? Well, see, think about it. They say it's a good walk spoiled. Well, you take the walk out of it, so it just must be good, right? We're not really walking now. We're just going to sit here and roll some dice, so it's got to be even better. Hey? No, but anyway. Lastly, so Phillies win and they get their record to 2-2. They're back to 500. Kansas City drops 2-2. And they'll play another game here a little later in the weekend, most likely, or maybe early next week. Lastly, the Patreon account. Thank you to everybody who has contributed so far. We really appreciate your support. We're still hoping for that $50 mark, preferably by the 1st of September. We'd love to see it before then, but as I said, I know that it's not easy for everybody, but $2 per month commitment gets you a chance at, if we can get to that $50 mark, gets you a chance at $25 gift card. And then if we can keep growing the channel and get up to 200, we're willing to give away even more. So anybody who hasn't been in, anything that you can do if you haven't gotten in on this yet. We've got some, we have ideas, and we have ideas we haven't even thought of yet for things that we can do for you guys, and we do hope to roll some of those ideas out over the coming days. I'm going to have to be off for a week from, starting a week from Sunday, so that's going to complicate things a little bit. I'm not going to really be able to play much from that point for a while, but in any event, again, we appreciate anybody who can get involved in this. I know it's sort of a strange ask. It's we're playing board games in a solo fashion here, and it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea by any stretch of the imagination. But though we have a lot of people who do watch and who have subscribed, and we really appreciate that. And if you enjoy this, and just want to see us be able to keep stocking the channel with more and more things, one thing that I'd really like to do is start sort of germinating some ideas for some short projects that would be sort of quicker gratification. And maybe this new game here is one way to do it, but I have some things ruminating in my head for sure, and just a matter of getting them out the door and into your living rooms or TVs or whatever, in your car on the way to on the ferry or whatever, wherever you may be. We're here for you. So thanks a lot, everybody. I'm going to sign off. It's been a long game, and I wouldn't be surprised if I get a comment about a 98-minute video, but that's fine. So anyway, take it easy, guys. I should see you tomorrow at some point. Do have something going on in the afternoon, but maybe I'll squeeze a game in the morning. So thanks a lot, everybody. Phillies win 7-6 in 14 good innings. So good night, everybody, and make history.